What's happening? We are here. We are live. You are with Pops Van Zandt. Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt. Monday Night Madness. And we are here to kill the final few hours of the first day of the launch of Luke Stone's Hybrids, The Killing Fields. And let me tell you what, he's almost funded. We're killing this thing. I'm loving it. I think he's like $77 away from being funded. And then it's all fun after that. So we're here tonight to get to that spot. What do you say, Luke?
Hey, man. It's fun to be here on The Madness. Thanks for having me tonight. And I'm excited to talk about this project, talk about comics, just answer any other silly questions, just have a good time for the next, next few whatever. And just have a good time, man.
Yeah, as long as people are watching and the numbers are going up, I'll stay out here. What about you?
Yeah.
I had the tables turned on me today.
Okay.
I was on Loose for Storm show. I have issues.
Okay.
I was the guy being interviewed.
Well, how was that? How'd that feel?
That was kind of fun, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure I talked about stuff I always talk about anyway, but it was nice to not be the guy to have to think of what to ask or try to keep the thing going. It was like,
yeah,
he runs a real smooth show. I had a blast, man. We talked for over 2 hours. Yeah. And every time I talk to that dude, it's like it wasn't long enough.
Sometimes the interview I've been on, man, I don't even know how many I've done now since.
Yeah.
What's funny was I didn't do hardly any of them until March of 2020, and then we all went to lockdown. I felt like every day I was on one of these things, Yep. I got to tell you though, the some of them are way easier than others, just the rapport, the back and forth, it's not like, I think the ones I dislike the most is when it's like, hey, you got 5-10 minutes to push, give us your elevator pitch. Tell us about your book. Man, that's just not. Is that
why you didn't do the elevator pitch, Con?
I don't like to do that. Like, I want to interact with people, and I would like to talk about the comic organically because the concept. Yeah, I could easily throw in like a real quick, elevator pitch and hopefully get you. But to be honest with you, man, I really dig. I really dig just hanging out, What's Raj saying here? Grateful Dead shirt from the guy you're talking to. Yeah.
I don't know why Raj ain't out here. After we get into talking about this, we might have to drag him out here.
Yeah, I mean, heck, you can drag him on right now if you want to. Love that guy.
I think that's why I was asking you if there was anybody else involved in the project that you're planning on bringing out.
Well, I did bring. I sent the link out to our editor, and maybe she can make it. We're not sure if she can make it or not, but
yeah, Raj, Jim O'Reilly, you bet.
Both those guys. Raj has if Raj wants to come on, send him the link, man. He's got a 2-page backup story in this book, man. And it is him and Jim freaking killed it. Here's the thing. I would have Raj write for me anytime. Like anytime I wanted a writer, I would have him do it. He's really good.
Yeah, I like him. We got somebody else in the backstage. How about you introduce this person?
There we go. This is Piper Steed. Piper is the editor extraordinaire. She's been a lot of fun to work with. Hey, Piper.
Hey, sorry, my headphones aren't connected.
Hello and welcome to the madness.
Hi.
Now I have to say, like I'm pretty new to the industry. I say industry. Because, I mean, Luke knows I've only been doing this since like April when all this weird stuff happened. Raj turned my persona into a comic book character, or I turned the comic book character into a persona, or some weird thing happened. But here I am doing cons and podcasts. And bye, Luke. Oh, I don't know what happened to Luke.
Don't leave me.
Oh, no, his share screen's still up. He just disconnected himself. He'll be right back, I'm sure. Because I can still show off his stuff. So anyway, like I was saying, this, I started doing this back in April when all the weirdness happened. And Luke and Raj and Luke are some of the very first people that I met and were doing stuff for and with,
Awesome.
And now it's like grown into a ridiculous amount. I'll help everybody. I don't care.
Yeah, there's a whole big world. Indies is blowing up right now.
and that's what I was gonna say. It's like I've heard, I have a few editors that are in the group, like Chuck Pinot and a few other people, and it's like I'd never heard of you before. So Luke has to like give you the big introduction. We need to know who you are in the madness, because there are so many people in the madness who use and or need editors.
Absolutely, yeah. So sorry about that. My connector so I have a hub that everything is plugged into, because I have a MacBook with a USB-C, and so all the USB stuff has to plug into that. And I hit the cord, hit the cable, and everything shut down for a second. So that was what was going on there. So yeah. So recently, I've had to make a switch in editor. I've been working with Chuck Pinot for a while. He's an amazing editor. He's really great. But every once in a while things happen. You're not able to
Right.
keep up those kind of paces and things like that. So put the word out. Was looking for a new editor. I'm telling you, I got like 3 or 4 different people that came up, but I probably had 24 people that say, if you're looking for an editor, you need to talk to Piper. And so I didn't even know who Piper was at the time, because I was kind of new over there in that community. And so I went and I checked out, she did this book called Peregrine, and I'm like, well, that's freaking cool. That looks awesome. It's a beautiful superpowered woman that's just a really cool story. Yeah, the whole thing, like, really neat. And
I'm so hyped for that one.
Yeah, right. And so I had a conversation with her, told her about what was going on with hybrids and all of those kind of things. And she read through the books, and then finally was like, hey, do you think maybe you want to work on this? And she agreed to, and we had a really good time kind of putting that together. And she's been amazing to work with. If you are looking for an editor out there, I absolutely 100% endorse Fizz Giggity.
Okay,
yeah.
We have to do this right. Ms. Giggity, I formally invite you to find your way into the Facebook group, The Comic Related Madness.
Oh yeah, I haven't touched my Facebook in ages.
Well, you see,
But
something happened this last year where we created something that's for networking and promotion. And now we got like 2,100 people there, and a good percentage of them are creatives.
ooh,
They need you. They need you.
I might just dust off my my Facebook, or just
You
make
don't have
a new one specifically for this stuff.
Yeah, you don't have to look at anything else on Facebook, but the madness is a great place to hang out.
I'll be entirely honest with you. I've read a lot, and I do read a lot. I wind up backing so many of these indie comic books, and they need editors.
Yes,
Oh,
they
shoot.
do. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I do the monthly CromCon, and last month, not this last month, but the month before, we had like a 2-hour power outage here at home. So my co-host kept the show going and everything, but I was sitting here in the dark. So I pulled out some comic books, and I happened to read one of the indie comics that I had gotten over the year, and I couldn't even get through it. It was horrible. It was like,
Well,
I'm just saying. It's like, these people love you. They will need you.
that is what Piper is here for, especially with the hybrid stuff. I never want anyone to be like, oh wow, I wasted my money on that.
Well,
So-
I would never say who it is or whose book it was, because I'm just not that guy.
Yeah.
But trust me, if you're creative, no matter how great you think it sounds, bounce it off some freaking buddy, please. You know?
I was gonna say, in my free time, I offer like general proofreading for people for free, and if they want me to go in there and really do stuff outside of like a little bit of advice, that's when we get into the editor stuff. And Luke is so easy to work with because he's the first one that's the writer and the artist.
See,
and that actually like cuts out a lot of stuff I have to worry about when he's both. Like,
yeah. And I'm a little anal too, so I used to actually do the lettering too. So like I already kind of have like this vision in my mind what I want to do, but I get pretty ambitious. In fact, this new arc is very ambitious. It's only going to be 4 issues, but the second issue is going to wind up. Piper, you don't even know this. I was just talking with the layout artist who's helping out with this one, and we're going to have to make this a 32-page story. So we were able to do this one in 26. This next one's going to have to be 32 because a few of the scenes just needed a little extra for pacing.
Yeah.
And man, I'll tell you, that is, I'm excited about it. But she goes in and she helps me. He's like, well, this seems awkward. Like if something seems awkward or rushed, she definitely helps me with the pacing on where that's at. So there's a difference between story editing and copy editing. And I want people to understand that. Now, when you're hiring someone like Piper, what you're getting is a story editor who also does copy edit. She's going in and looking at your script and telling you whether or not something works, dialogue works, some of the there's some relationship aspect in there. And I think if you're a good writer, you should be able to write anything from any perspective if you do your homework, But I write a lot of feminine voices in the comic book because I believe, I've had a lot of strong feminine examples in my life, and I try to put those into the comics. And one of the cool things about that is sometimes I still don't capture it just right. I don't quite get it. But Piper finds that, and she helps me with that and make sure those things flow and they make sense. We had to rewrite a scene at the end of, I can't remember if it was this current issue we're working on or if it's the one that's crowdfunding right now. But she went in and like tweaked some of the dialogue for me so it like would sound, because sometimes as much as you try to continue to write from different voice perspectives, sometimes you just,
right.
Sometimes I Luke it up. I don't mean to, but yeah, so you're getting that. And then even with like layouts, like once layouts are kind of ready, I can run those by her and she can, I saw the work that she's done with some of the pages with Peregrine. And if you don't have somebody like that in your life, if you're a comic book creator, you got to find somebody. It's validating.
Right.
What I tell people too is if nothing else, if you can afford an editor, get an editor, if for no other reason than once it comes out and people read it, if they find problems, you can go, oh, that's my editor's fault then. You can push all the blame. You are paying somebody to take all that blame for not catching things.
Yep. Yeah. So
awesome. So I'm assuming that you guys met on Twitter, right? If Piper does not use Facebook, I'm going to assume that you met on Twitter. So Piper, drop your Twitter handle in the comments so people can find you.
It's her screen name.
Yeah, that's why I made it. Yeah, that's why my screen name is Fizz Giggity. Anywhere I have an account, it's probably Fizz Giggity. So I'm at Fizz Giggity.
There you go. And now I have to introduce our third person who dropped in here at the bottom, my good friend from
Mr. Mojo Rising,
the creator of Mojo Rising. We got
how y'all doing?
Raj.
Good, man. Raj, man, I'll tell you what, man, it's so good to see you tonight. And Piper, so that backup story that was in there, the 2 pages about Fuji. This is the guy that wrote it. Yeah, this is the guy that wrote it. Yeah.
Okay, that was awesome. I liked it was different from the whole rest of the thing. It was neat.
Well, he gave me freedom to write it, and I wanted to do something that Jim was really wanting to do art-wise, so it worked out really well, and I appreciate Luke giving me the opportunity.
Yeah. Look, Raj is probably more responsible for everything that's happened to me in the comic industry over the last year than anybody. when you guys were doing, okay, Luke was doing the Voodoo Nations and Raj was doing the Mojo Risen, and it was like, you guys got to talk. You guys got to talk, because the concepts, although they're not, I mean, the stories are very different. The concept of the voodoo thing was like dead on. It was like, these guys got to mash up somehow.
And what a very cool team up that was too, especially with the connected covers on that. I mean, that was a lot of fun to do, and I felt as I don't know, probably not. I was about to say I felt as excited when I saw those books had come in as they did, but I know what it's like to see your book, especially like your first like hard work comic come in, man. There's this, it's I had, my first book that I made came in from the printer, and then my firstborn child. No, I'm joking. It's definitely reversed. It's definitely reversed. But
it was a great feeling just to hold it. I know that sounds crazy, but just to have it in your hands. I mean, you've seen it on digital and everything. It's a whole different ball game when you got it in your hands. But
did your hand cramp up when you were signing them, Raj? Come on.
Yeah,
I know it did.
I think I signed about 150 copies. Yeah.
You haven't signed. You haven't written that much in ages, have you?
No. No, not ever.
Let me ask this: do you ever pick them up and smell them?
Yeah. Oh,
smell the pages.
No,
I love the smell of those fresh inked pages.
Yeah. And I want to thank y'all too. That Comics Impressions those books were beautiful, man. I appreciate that tip too.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, I've worked with a few people that actually use Comic Impressions. They're just right down here in Florida. So Rich Boyce, definitely check him out. Comic Impressions. Can't tell you how great they are. They did all of my trade paperbacks, and so the first printing I'd ever gotten with them was the trade paperback, besides Voodoo Nations. But just a tremendous job. Yeah. No.
I'm not sure who that is, but oh hey.
It just shows up as Facebook user, doesn't it? Oh, that's Jim. That's Jim.
Well, Jim, I sent you a link, bro.
Jim needs to come out.
Jim is a tremendous artist. He did a great job on the backup story. We're talking about Hybrids: The Killing Field Part 1. This is a 28-page full color comic book. It's 32-page self cover, but that's an industry. That's what we call it when it's the same paper for the cover as it is the interiors. But it's 28 interior pages. 2 of those pages are coming from Mr. Raj Mahan and Jim O'Reilly. And those are a backup story that didn't quite make it into the just a little bit of a timing thing with the printer for the trade paperback. But man, I'm so glad that they were able to be held over for this issue, because now you get to see these things. They're absolutely gorgeous, the work they've done. In fact, I keep forgetting that I'm in control of this screen. So try not to give everybody. So here's the art on those things. You can tell that I didn't put the lettering on there because I didn't want to spoil anything for people. The story is interesting, and this is one of those things where I gave Raj and Jim complete control on this. I had no idea what it was until to me with lettering as kind of a sample lettering, and I was like, that is a really cool background. I can't wait to find out more. Keep in mind, I'm the one that invented this character, right? I'm like, I can't wait to find out more about this guy. So, whenever and I love it when other people come play in my sandbox, and so it's one of those things where it's so neat to see what he did. I think you're gonna love these that backup story. I think you're gonna love the rest of the story. It definitely sets up the kind of thing with the killing field, what we're doing. We are so close. So everybody that backs today by midnight Eastern gets this as a print. Okay, so this chlorine print is a bonus print. You get it for free as a way of saying thanks for jumping in on the first day. And here's the thing: I can't believe the support that we've gotten so far. I want to thank everybody that's done it. But we are 93% to goal. We just have
Dude, come on,
$77 left to go.
I would love
Okay.
for this to drop off right here, right now, before I end this show. I'd love for him to be funded so I can make that post that I love to make, that one that says funded in capital letters across the top. And I don't say nothing else. It's just funded.
Yeah.
Because then after that, it's all fun.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. Anybody that backs the first day, they're gonna get this. It's a 6.5 by 10 gloss print. It's just print. It's gonna be real nice and good paper. But what we're going to do is, if we can fund within the first 24 hours, I'm going to make that a holofoil print. So I'm going to get it done on really cool metallic looking paper, and I'm going to have that, and that's what will come out to everybody. So if we can make that happen, and let me see, it is 8:20 Eastern time. So we've got a couple hours here, 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 40 minutes. Yeah. So if we can make it happen in the next 3 hours and 40 minutes, that's what we're going to do.
I'll make it happen before we end the show.
I think it would be awesome if it happened before the end of the show. That would be even better. It would be even better, because the next stream we go on, then we'll just be able to, I don't know, talk about our favorite movies.
I've been having so much fun doing these shows for people. Like, I mean, with Michael Odin, we just missed. We were like $90.
Yeah.
And actually, if there would have been 10 more minutes, there was like 3 people trying to hit it when it died. He'd have funded. You know? I mean, it's
that's the problem with waiting to the last minute. That's why I'm trying to give the incentive for everyone to do it on the first day. Let's get this out of the way, so then we can start focusing on stretch goals. We can start focusing on the other fun stuff that we put in there. And
that's what I say too. It's like, let's get it funded early. Keep the goal low enough to fund early, so that you can have fun promoting your book for the rest of the month. You're not stressed out on whether or not it's going to fund. See, Raj, you had fun, didn't you?
Yeah, I can sit back. Yeah.
You sleep so much better when you know that you don't have to worry about that funding goal. Now, the thing is, we're only asking for $1,200 for this to fund it. That it is a fixed goal. If we don't make the $1,200, then it doesn't, it's not going to get made. But the artwork is done. Everything is finished for this. It's completely lettered. I actually just got the finished edits for the lettering back from Nikki Powers, our letterer, and so I'll be sending you a link to that, by the way.
I love the black cover, Luke. That is amazing.
Oh, this thing. All right, let me tell you a story about that. So we've got the black cover, and I'll get some better art up here because it's kind of small, but it's a $15 US. Should retail for about 20. So we're offering it 25% off during this campaign. Let me get down here. I'm trying not to give everybody oh, by the way, everybody gets a trading card. Every physical backer gets a trading card. So no matter what it is, you get this new card. Cover A, we cover B. Yeah, the black cover here. So I was wanting to do something new and unique that I hadn't seen done before. And I got a hold of Aaron Kane, who's with Digital Print Universe and does a lot of our printing. So he does a lot of my special cover printing, and I have another guy that does Hero and Villains, who does a lot of my special cover printing. And I talked with both of those guys trying to find, okay, well, what's something cool that I can do? I was asking about, because I knew Comic Impressions didn't have a listing for being able to do spot foil printing, and so I was checking on those other two. And Aaron was like, hey, so we can't do that, but there's this other thing we do that you might like. And it's this flat matte like black paper, and it's called a clear coat toner that we use to print the image on there, and it comes out as this real glossy, so it's like gloss art on flat paper, and it looks really cool. So he took a couple of shots of that and sent it to me. I immediately fell in love, and I'm like, I have to do this. And so
it looks like the black metal covers.
Yeah, because it's glossy, so the light shines off of the print really well.
Nice, I like it.
And so, but this is a thicker book too, because all the credits pages and stuff have to find a way inside the book. So you're actually getting more book for your buck here.
And that's a limited, right, Luke? That's limited.
100 copies. 100 copies.
That's the one I got.
That's the one I'm gonna get.
See, if I can get around into getting this, that's the one I'm going to want, because, like I said,
it looks cool.
It has been so popular. So the main cover that people are going for, and I don't blame them because it's my favorite cover too, is this Nitho Diaz cover. Now Nitho's a tremendous artist, and his wife actually did the coloring for this. But he has worked on a lot of amazing books, and one of my favorite books he's worked on is G.I. Joe for IDW. And so when I put out the call for looking for an artist for the cover, and he sent in his samples, and I loved his samples, but I loved his price too. I mean, this guy was really reasonable. You know, I had people that didn't have as much talent. I had people that had as much or more talent come out of the woodwork and say, hey, I want to do a cover. But some of them, their budget was just so high for this project. You know, I knew I was trying to keep it as low as possible, around that $1,200 thing. I would have to go to like $1,500, $1,600 to be able to cover their cover. But his budget was like, he was right within my budget. And when I saw the artwork, I just fell in love with it. This has been the main cover that people have been picking up. But
how many of the black ones are left, Luke?
How many of the black ones we've got so far? I think we have plenty left.
Okay, because that already you got William interested in one of those. I'm interested in one of those. There's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the one that the people in the madness like the most. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think so. Now I have to add up all of the extra ones here. So I think we've got about 70, and I've got a lot of add-ons. So as soon as I hit the 100 mark, I have to turn them all off. So anywhere where that right. cover is an option, I will turn all of those off. Right. We're at about 75 of them left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raj, do you want to introduce your compadre there hiding behind his
Hello, everybody.
The great Jim O'Reilly, everyone.
I don't know about great, but hey, thanks. Hey, congrats on the campaign, Luke. Looks like you're doing
Thanks,
well.
Man. Yeah, we're blessed. Thanks for being a part of it, man.
For those who don't know, that's Jim O'Reilly. Okay.
That's the Hulk. That's not me.
Jim O'Reilly. This is Jim O'Reilly art right here. This dude he's like about 100% better than I give himself credit for. I just had to say that. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Whereas like we like to say in the Stonehouse, is Jim freaking Riley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jim is got mad skills, mad skills. So
I don't know about that. It's all trick and scratch to me. I don't know.
Well, scratch all day, buddy.
I love to hear him say that because I can't wait till he draws something that he likes.
Right?
Seriously, because if he ever draws something that he likes, I want it.
Then I'm retired. I'm done. I'm done at that point.
Good. Then I definitely.
He just finished a nice page for the Origin book. It looks pretty rad. How he gets his arm. It's a pretty cool page.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Actually, I'm working on inking.
That's pretty awesome.
We'll show it off in a minute.
No, don't. This is about Luke's project.
Yeah, we're doing Luke.
Yes, we are. When we got Russell Allen in the chat. So
What's
Russell,
up, Russ? Yeah. Russell.
Hey,
Russ Explode Studios.
Yeah. I see, man. There's so many questions that have been going by, and I haven't been answering any of them, and I feel bad about that.
Well, actually, a lot of these people just talking to each other.
Yeah, this is the first day on the campaign. Yes.
Yeah.
How many left? Yeah, there's about 75 of the black cover left. Yeah, it so far has had a lot of interest. But yeah, we're just doing 75. We're doing 100 of those for this go around. If we reprint, there's going to be something different about the book, and it won't be so it won't be the same if we do a reprint in the black cover. Yeah, only 100 of these.
I'm so glad you did that cover because right when you, I don't know which platform you posted it on, but the first time I seen it, I went, "That's brilliant," and it looked fantastic.
Well, this story arc is really dark, and Piper can speak to that because she knows where this arc is going. She's been a part of that process. So I tried to put a little humor in this first part of these four-part series, and but it's it's called The Killing Field. I mean, obviously it's going dark. If you thought the team, if you thought things went a little too easy at the end of the Trash Day arc, well, we take care of that here. It's it's brutal. It's very brutal, and I felt like this series needs it needs a cover that encapsulates that feeling. So
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
now this guy, so Joe Spicer, I used to be with Starcross Comics, and Joe is an amazing artist, but he does these chibis.
Yep.
And as dark as this series is, this little angry baby is so cute, man. Look at that guy.
Okay, I have to interrupt the show for a second here. Saturday or last night, one of the two, Facebook suspended my ability to share to groups. Usually I share everything to 30 or 40 groups, and tonight I cannot share this out at all. William, do me a favor, bro. Pop this everywhere. I know you got my back. Thank you. Okay.
What did you do?
I just share it too much. I share my feeds out, CromCon Europe was Saturday, and then I did launch party yesterday for Rich, and I was on Lucifer's show today, and I just shared out to too many groups, and they slapped me.
They're gonna deplatform you, man.
See,
Be careful.
that's why my Facebook's collecting dust.
I mean, they didn't say I couldn't post or anything. They just said, "Yo, chill out on hitting so many groups with your feeds." I mean, it's no big deal. At least they didn't suspend my account or
yeah. So I've got like this internal gauge on when I'm going a little too far. So I'll know okay, this is I'll push that needle, and then I'm like, okay. I'll shut up for a few days.
Well, I mean, it's just sharing out the feed. When I'm doing a launch party for somebody like this, I want it to go in every group that I'm in. I want everybody to see it. It's not like I'm, spamming one group or anything like that. And it's not like I'm trying to beat Facebook's algorithms or whatever. I'm not making
Facebook and its algorithms can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not making money or trying
take a long walk off a short pier.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure they just want me to buy ads. That's all.
Yeah.
But I'm not making any money or trying to make money. You can't communicate with them that. It's like nonprofit, quit bugging me, let me share.
For anybody that maybe hasn't been a part of the Hybrids books yet, they haven't read any of these or been up to speed, I have 2 catch-up packages. Not for fries, but you guys know what I mean, right? Getting caught up packages. One with the standard covers, and then one with the variant covers. And that cover there is for the trade paperback. That's Kanan White. If you're not familiar with Kanan White's art, he's a tremendously talented artist. Almost on the same level as Jim O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, very tremendous.
Blows me away.
Yeah, tremendous artist. And he just posted something the other day about, I've been practicing trying to get better at this. And I'm like, get better? What the flip are you talking about, man? I'm afraid if I ever got to his level of quality of art, I would probably just, I don't know, I might take a vacation. But we got a couple of cool things. So I've got the dad pack where, you can get some stuff. I got this really cool swag pack where you get a backpack, a hat, a mug, and a blanket. This blanket, dude, is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was looking at the blanket earlier. I was like, what? Blanket?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So just so some of your viewers and some people in the madness will know what's going on, I'll just go over a couple of quick tiers that they can jump in on. I want to make this as affordable as possible for people to get involved with it. I'm not trying to, make $1 million. I mean, $1 million would be great, but I'm not trying to make $1 million, right? So
not yet.
Yeah. So the featured tiers is that Nitho Diaz cover for $10. And then, we are offering a digital with this for people that maybe just don't have the budget to get the book. But you can get a physical book shipped to your house for $12. So it's $7 for the book and it's $5 for shipping. So if you're in the U.S. for $12, you can get a physical book to your house, and that's good. But it also comes with extra stuff. You get the card. If you back it right now, you also get the you get that pin up. So and then all the other stretch goals that come along, you're going to get all those things too. So it's $12 and it's worth it. So that's why I try to do that. And then we've got the black cover, which is, I just see that somebody just backed that. Yeah, it is a nice cover.
That's the one. That's the one I'm gonna want right there.
Yeah.
That black one, you bet.
Yeah. And then we've got just the kind of the bells and whistles where you get that little cute chibi in the card. And we also do a sketch card. So I have these little sketch cards that I sell for, that I do for $10.
They're calling you out now. No ketchup pack with the black cover.
Oh no. It has been the most popular add-on. I can't believe it. Like I've done campaign after campaign after campaign, and no one has ever done hardly any add-ons. Like almost every backer has added on that black cover, and I'm like, this is making Luke happy.
I'm telling you, it's like I said, it's like that black metal cover up there is really attractive.
It's
you know, and that has that look. It's like it's attractive in a frame, man. I ain't gonna lie, they look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you could just get the two covers, the two variant covers there. You get the triple pack, and then we've got, I do these little sketch cards. If it says sketch card, it's one of my little sketch cards with some art. I pencil and ink one of the characters. If you have a request for the sketch card, just message me, and I, sometimes I'll do a special request for people on those.
I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry.
For 27 days. Okay.
Luke, I'm sorry.
I can, if we fund tonight, I can deal with that for 27 days.
Let's say hi to our friend Sharky Gator. Hello, Sharky. What's up? We got people watching, y'all. We're gonna get this up there.
That's nice. I can deal with the crap talking because I've been friends with Pops for about a year now. So.
What, are you trying to say you're used to it or something?
Oh, I'm used to it, yeah. So there are two really cool perks I want to talk about tonight. We've got a drawn in. So at the end of part 2, there's this big 2-page spread. It was a single page, but I just decided yesterday we're going to make that a big 2-page spread. But there's an opportunity for 4 people to get drawn in as one of the monks of this like really wicked order of the fallen. So you can get drawn in as one of these monks. And so we have 4 options for that at $100. And that also comes with, you pop on that comes with the trading card, the chibi sticker, the Killing Field Part 1, your choice of cover, by the way. So if you want the black cover with that, you can get it. And then the drawn in the next issue. And then the really cool one that I've got going on right now that I think is pretty neat. So we're doing some spin-offs, and the next issue is going to have a mini spin-off story that will be about 4 to 5 pages actually of story. Now we're telling the story of these hybrids that are basically in this one area, but there's hybrids kind of popping up other places because our antagonist has partners everywhere, and this is kind of a global event that's taken place. And so you have the ability to for $150, my big thank you for backing at that higher tier is I will work with you to make you a hybrid for one of these spin-off stories. Oh, wow. And so on top of that, you get the trading card, the chibi sticker, your choice of which cover you want. So you can get the black cover with that if you want, and then you get to become a hybrid that will make it into the backup story that is in issue, technically issue 7, but part 2 of the Killing Field. So
that's the one that I wish I could have done.
You don't have her just running somewhere, Luke?
Yeah, like at any point in time, Piper, you could be like, make me a hybrid. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Make me a hybrid.
All right.
Yay!
Well, we've already got one of the new team now, so
there you go. These are the kind of things, though, that I love to watch happen. I've got to watch so many great collaborations and so much great stuff come out of the networking that we're doing in the madness and in CromCons and everything. And man, I'm having so much fun. You got people like Danny Morales after every con hit me up. Dude, we got this guy's booking our store now. Right on, because he saw him on CromCon or talked to him after CromCon or whatever. And I just love doing this.
Danny is tremendous. He's a tremendous guy. He really is.
Have you done a refresh on this page? Where are we at right now?
You know what? I haven't done a refresh. I don't think we've moved, though. I haven't gotten any email notifications yet, so I'm not sure that we've moved yet. Drum roll, everybody. Yeah, no, we haven't moved. Yeah, we're just $77 away on this one. So, it's pretty cool. Hopefully, and I have, the really interesting thing, I had zero expectation of funding the first day. But very excited about, all of the support and feedback that I've gotten. So I launched at midnight last night, which is kind of an unusual thing to do, but right away we had 6 backers out of the gate. So I was really, really happy and just thankful for everybody there.
Woo!
Dang.
He's gonna cut you no slack. 27 days, bro. You said
He's already on it.
God, is
Luke,
my nose bleeding after that? That is.
I've been
Wow.
sharing it everywhere, Luke. I'll probably get shut down here pretty soon.
Hey,
Raj
if I
is
can ask
always-
everybody in the chat if they would mind sharing this out for us, I'd appreciate it. Let's get hybrid up there. Let's get it to its goal. Come on.
Yeah, that's
I
what
know this can happen tonight.
It's like-
Definitely.
I'm.
It's right there.
I beg of you all to do for me what I can't do for myself right now, and that's share this to all the comic groups, man.
Now, you know what? I know you guys said that this is, it's about this, but I want to see the Jim O'Reilly art for the Mojo Horizon. I want to see it.
Bang!
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, yes, I thought so. I seen this on my Twitter today.
Ah, nice. You using Clip?
yeah, I'm using Clip. I'll
It's superior for line work, isn't it?
yes, it is.
I love it.
Pencil work.
Wow, very nice.
There's your invite, Luke,
page.
to be on the Creators Outlet. There's
Oh.
your invite. We'll want you on the show, bro.
All right, I'll be there. You send me.
I'll share some other pages here if I can blow it up here.
I don't know how Rod hooked up with such a lousy artist.
Yeah.
Everybody he works with is awesome. I don't know where he found this guy out.
What kind of dirt does he have on you, Jim?
Who was that, Raj?
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny any allegations, but
I want to
plead
call
fifth
everybody's
and for the
attention to
council.
the frog. I want to call everybody's attention to the frog.
Little frog getting
Very
dethroned.
nice.
Zoom in on the frog so everybody can see what I'm talking about.
I don't think I can go anymore without opening up the page. I'd have to open up the page. If you want me to, I will. But
But I'm just saying, everybody see down there where the little word bubble is?
Yeah. What's the first word in there?
inking. Yeah, just like so it says inking this page was a bitch. Here, I'll blow it up for you. My computer's a little slow.
Dude, water is hard. Water
Yeah,
and
water's-
smoke.
Where's
And
fine.
I'm
This is some of the other
inking.
pages.
Oh, that's gorgeous. You doing the coloring too?
No, Sigmund Torre is doing the coloring for me at this point. The book will be in black and white unless we can get to a certain level, and then we'll have Sigmund finish the book. But I wanted some sample pages that I could share.
Nice.
For those of you who don't know Sigmund, he worked. He's done a lot of work for various companies, but he's best known for coloring a comic book that the Black Eyed Peas actually did for Marvel.
What's that right there? Is that something nobody's seen yet, or what?
What's
The
it? This
Yeah.
is this is the cover. It was inked by Kevin Conrad. Kevin is known for he's worked on Kiss. He's also worked on Spawn. And I think in the 40 numbers, like 40, 41. A really nice guy. Met him at a show.
I don't think
He's inked other stuff.
I think that's the first time I've seen that. What's up?
Yeah, we hadn't showed that much.
Whoops. There's my lazy flats.
Raj has been like, I can't wait till I get this book out so I can start work and start promoting book 2. And you know it.
I'm getting there. Slowly,
I'm-
sure.
Turkish
Raj,
back hat, huh?
you know Raj wants to get on to promoting the other stuff, but he wants to get this one that's in his box. The ones that he's shipping out right now,
Yeah.
he really
Oh,
wants to get them out before he really starts talking about the next thing, which is cool. I get it. I want to promote the hell out of this.
There's our frog friend there getting
There he is.
really bad.
What's up, Frog? I just wanted to say hi, Frog.
Yeah, I'm finishing up. I got like 4 pages left of Voodoo Nations #2, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one getting out too.
Yeah, I've seen some pages, Luke. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, this is one of the few pages where I like books where I haven't used a layout artist, and so it's like it's all from like the brain of Luke, which is weird. You know, so I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. And but yeah, one of the pages I'm working on right now is it's smoke, and there's like this smoke demon that's kind of a crossroads demon, and Travis did not take it easy on me with that book.
Of course not.
You got anything you can share with us, Luke?
Yeah, let me pull this.
I like the street scene with the girl on it. That was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Pain in the butt.
What's up, Travis? How you doing, brother?
Travis.
Is Travis in there?
I know that guy.
You freaking Travis with his New Orleans scenery and smoke and inside of a bar and so there you go, man.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
So here's So this is why we need to fund get this thing funded so I can
get to work on something
relax
else.
a little bit, so I can relax a little bit and keep drawing this thing. So let me show off this page here.
Very nice.
Let's get here. This bar scene. Oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, it needs to be like a packed bar. And I'm like, screw it. And I'm like, how do I do that without, you know? So I'm like, got to figure, I'm like going in here. I'm like, what kind of tattoos would this guy have on his head? You know? But yeah, so it's been a lot of fun.
Hold up, I want to see the band. Focus on the band.
The band? Yeah. Travis said they might be recurring. So I kind of tried to make characters that I could, you know, remember to draw again later.
It's like playing the bass, man. I like the dude playing the bass.
Yeah, he looks cool, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know, and since I'm a musician, it's like right up my alley doing that kind of stuff. But like a scene like this,
you can really tell where this is, like just from like 2 panels, you can tell where this is at. This is cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then so like this, I there's just so many backgrounds in this. You know, like we get in here, I went through and this is their roadie, yeah. So I went and I had to take photo references and look up these pictures to draw these to make sure I got perspectives and stuff right, you know, to all of these different locations.
Yeah, I want to help work on these.
Yeah. And so this one was a lot of fun. That page, let me see what else. But then like, you know, so you do a background heavy page like that. And then so I try to offset that with the next, you know, with the next page by not being so background heavy.
Yeah.
And focusing, because I want people to see this is Maria over here to the right of the page. So this is to the left is RJ. She's we met her in the first issue. She's our main character basically. And but Maria is one of our voodoo ladies. And Travis said she needs to be kind of sexy and goth, right? And so I was like, well, what do I like? And so I drew what I like. And apparently we've gotten a lot of compliments on the fact that she's a curvier lady, you know, that she's not like skin and bones. And I'm like, you just said draw what I like. So that's what I did. And but so I wanted to focus on this page to be Maria, you know. So even as you look at it, it's like boom, she is where your eye goes when you see that, because she's just she's fun. She's really fun.
Very nice layouts.
Thank you very much. Now here's one of my favorite pages, and I got some of you. I think Jim, you'll appreciate this. This is not an impressive page at all. Like it's not impressive in the least, right? This page on the left, but I like it because for me, I'm like, this is like a layout genius thing here. You know, this is sequential art, and it's, you know, I'm over here like,
dude, check that out.
hyping myself.
it tells the story, and that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, you don't even have to have the words on the page. I'm like, man, that's great. But you know what? No one's going to recognize that. They're going to go straight to one of the background pictures or like one of the other stuff, and they're like, that is awesome. And I'm like, yeah, but did you see the page where they were like asleep?
Did you see the one I put the thought into?
Yeah, did you see the one where I worked for ages trying to get that just right, But yeah, so yeah, Travis, we are selling hybrids right now. We're trying to get that to fund tonight before the clock hits midnight, so that we can turn that bonus print that everybody gets for being a first day backer into a holofoil print. We're trying to do that, but we also want to show off a little bit of the Voodoo Nations that we're working on because.
Travis, you know what we do on the Madness. It's not scripted. Nobody has to follow any rules. We talk about you too, bro. Ask William. He'll talk about anybody.
He will, and he's brutal.
Fantastic work, Luke.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. No, fantastic work to you, man. That's tremendous.
All are awesome. Okay, it's like I understand the modesty thing. Jim takes it to the extreme. Jim takes it to the extreme to the point where we start like looking at him like the boy who cried wolf. Quit lying, your shit's awesome.
I always tell people though, like I always see my art where I want it to be, and people see it where it's at and they like it, and that's great, and I appreciate that. But I always see it where I want it to be, and I just feel like it's never there. So that's why I like it most of my work.
I did the art for issue for the part 1 of the Killing Field. I had it done. When was that? Last year. December, so it was done before the end of last year. And when I went back to look at the lettered pages, I'm like, I could do that better. Fuck, God, why?
I've only drawn a few things in my life. Jim has dissected one of my drawings before, and it's like I'm no artist, but every one of those pieces I had to put away so that I would quit trying to attain better. It was like, it's good enough. You're not an artist. That's not bad. Leave it the frick alone. Because
I'm never okay with okay.
If I left it out, I just wanted to keep trying to make it better.
Now, I do like how this page turned out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's Lucas reflected in her eye there. Yeah. And this was the only thing that, sorry, Travis. The only thing that when I get the description of the script, I was like, it just wasn't hitting me, as an artist. I'm like, sheesh, it's not horror enough for me,
For you, William.
And I said, and one thing I remember is with those old horror movies is they always said less was more. Like that was the whole thing with Jaws. Like you don't see much of the shark, less is more. And so I thought, man,
I don't know
maybe that's the case here.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with John Running, but he's an amazing artist, and he likes it. It's good.
Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, he's an amazing artist too, with very detailed backgrounds, and when you get a piece from him, it's a piece. He's a serious piece. He's amazing.
Oh, I hate the backgrounds, man. I love drawing backgrounds. I thought I was going to be an architect when I was younger. When I was a kid, I was like, I'm going to be an architect. And then I realized that, geez, that was just too boring for me. I like to draw superheroes.
Well, I think once you establish the shot and the location, you got to leave it to your readers' imagination to keep them there sometimes. And I think that's a good thing, because if you put so much detail into every panel into the background, then it can detract from the story and what you're trying to do in flowing the eye across the page. So, I think you got to write them out.
Thank you. Yeah, this one was really fun. He wanted to do this bar, and I keep going back to it because it took me ages to ink this and to draw it. But this is a bar that it's like a Sleepy Hollow bar, and so right outside the front is this statue of the Headless Horseman. And there's tables that are grave sites that you can sit on. And then once you get inside, it's kind of a massive place in there. But it's got a fun crowd.
I kind of want to ask Raj, since Rush was like Mojo Rhythm was his first book, and then working on like this little short piece for you, Raj, what was that like trying to jump into somebody else's action like that?
Well, like I said, if he would have, said this, I got to do this, this, and that, it would have been hard. I mean, I could have still done it, but since he allowed us the creativity, it was just in my head how I wanted this guy to be. That's how I pictured him, and then I mean, that night I sent Jim a message, and I had the script and everything ready to rock, man. It just came natural for me.
That night, yeah, he was like that night.
I love that character. He let me pick any character, and that's the one that, to me, it just felt right for me to do. Of all the ones that I could have picked, but that one just gelled with me, so it made it pretty easy.
It's very hard to draw. I mean, very hard to write a 2-page script. I don't think anyone understands really how complicated that can be. But yeah, he did a really good job of it.
Yeah, it made it easy for me. He did. I was like, here you go. I'm like, okay, I got it.
It's just we're all good.
What I like about that panel too is that you have like a lot of the details on the characters in that crowd that lead your eye towards the band.
Yeah.
So you have less detail on the people on the outer edges, so the eye isn't going to focus there. So when you're looking at that, like the tattoo will bring you closer to the guy with the mohawk and brings you closer to the band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
it all leads that way. Everybody, the whole focus is toward them.
I like it when people catch. I like when people catch those things. Those are all thought out elements into the piece. So
I would even I would take away from some of the detail on the guys on the right and a little bit on the left, and focus right in on it. But it looks great, man. It looks absolutely fantastic. Did a great job on that. I like stories art that can tell the story without the words. That's like Eisner is amazing at that, So it's just something I always admire that.
Piper's on there. There we go. Piper's Adventures of Piper. Is that you, Piper? Same avatar. Has to be you, right?
Yeah.
Unless someone stole your identity.
No, that's my personal YouTube channel.
Oh, well, I have to go make sure I subscribe over there too.
Yeah. So this campaign will launch after we get done with the hybrids campaign. So we haven't looked at that for a minute. Maybe I should check it out.
Come on, everybody, let's get to 1200 right here.
Yeah.
Can we? Always got to do the StreamYard share stuff. That's get used to that.
How's it look? Same. Come on, everybody. I know you love us.
Punch it's the same. Yeah, nobody's back to yet. So
punch that thing, somebody. Come on.
Yeah. So again, I'll just remind people we do have the
black cover. Look at the black cover. Look at it.
The black cover is pretty cool. Yeah. We do have this first day print. So anybody that backs on the first day, I think there's been 37 people. Let me check real fast. I think 37 people have gotten involved with that so far. 37, yeah. So everybody gets this print on the first day for free. So no matter what tier level you back, as long as it's a physical print, you're going to get that in there. But if we can make the next $77 before midnight tonight, then what we'll do is we will include, instead of that just being a normal print, we'll put that on special holofoil paper. So it'll be a really cool piece to have. So.
Okay, I'm going to try to get this in the hands of the one person that I know can probably get it out everywhere for us. I'm going to shoot this at Kevin real quick. Kevin July, NSC Live TV. I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you're listening, but share this to the world, my friend. I just sent him a message with the link. Hopefully we can get this out on the network and get it seen by everybody.
Everyone likes the black cover.
Yes. Black cover is amazing. Look at that. If you're a fan of the Brian Pulido black metal covers, this has that same look.
And it's limited.
Yep, and it's limited. There's only 100.
Yep, we're only going to do 100 of them.
All the tiers. It's not like there's going to be all them in that tier and all them in that tier. There's only 100 to spread throughout all those tiers. So they're gone.
Yeah, any tier that features that cover, as soon as we hit the 100 mark, it gets turned off. Yep.
Yeah, it does. It is, isn't it? Check that one out, Lug Nuts. You know you want it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how I have to do it. There was this guy. I used to have season tickets at PIR, and we used to sit up at the top of turn 4, right? Same group of people for every race for like a few years. It was a blast. But there was this one black dude that used to sell beer, and you could hear him 3 sections over. You know you want it. And every time I've tried to sell something for somebody, that line sticks in the back of my head, like loud as can be. I can still hear that dude to this day.
You know you want it.
You know, because you do. You want it. It is awesome as hell. That's what I'm saying. That is the one I'm going to be going after if I can talk my son into doing it.
Oh, I'm getting it right when we get off here. I'm on my phone right now, or I'd get it right now.
Yeah, well, I will tell you this. Piper and I have to get over to another stream, and we are doing the rounds. It's boom, 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 boom for us. You know, we are busy people trying to fund a book so that we can keep making comic books, because that's what we love to do. So, Pops, I really appreciate you having us on tonight and hanging out and talking with everyone in the chats. Hopefully, people will be able to swing by and follow that link. And it's igg.me/@/thekillingfield. You can check that out. It's only going to be on Indiegogo, and it's only going to be there for 28 days. And so we will go into in-demand. I don't think we're going to have a problem hitting the in-demand thing, but we've got lots of extra perks that we're going to be adding on as we go, stretch goals and things like that. So it is neat. But yeah, there's only about 75 of that black cover left. So
there's another one coming in right there.
Sweet. Thank you so much for the support.
I'll probably have to wait till Thursday for payday come around, but if there's any of them black ones left, you know, I'm going to have to jump on that because that's the sweet one.
Yeah. I'll keep people updated on how many of those we have left, so people will know that they're available or not, you know, to be able to get in on those. I know some people, you know, this is a Monday, you know, and most people don't have money on Monday. I don't normally have money ever. I make comic books. The next comic book the next issue went to being from 28 pages to 32. So, or 26 pages to 32. So it's like we are packed. It's going to be, part 2 is going to be epic. I mean, absolutely epic. And it just ramps up from there. So it all just ramps up from where we are right now to just this big epic thing that happens. So.
Well, I'm like most, you know, humbled that you come out for our show. You know, glad you can. Anything we can do to help you, you know, I'm going to be sharing the crap out of this all month long. It's not going to stop when it gets to funded. You know that. I'm gonna push it all month long. Anytime you want to come out this month, let me know.
Absolutely.
Not sure if we're doing CromCon on the 3rd or 4th weekend this month. I'm just not sure because my son hasn't let me know which weekend I can have. His wife's birthday falls in between those 2 weekends, and I don't know which weekend they want to go out and do their thing. So whenever they tell me which weekend they have plans on, the other weekend is going to be CromCon 11. We're going to do it again. You're more than welcome to come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out. Raj, Jim, thanks for coming by. Definitely check out the, you know, you're going to want to check this out. They did it's only 2 pages, but man, it's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
Well, thank you for letting us do it.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Raj, you and Jim don't take off right away. I know Piper and Luke, they got a stream they got to get to real quick. Piper, it was amazing meeting you. By all means, join the madness and let people know what you do. We'll get you some more work.
Yeah, I'll just make a new Facebook and go find you. Yeah.
If she can make me readable, she can do anything.
Yeah. and there's some people that need readable, huh, Raj?
Yeah.
See, there you go. I beat him to it.
I want to talk to Raj and Jim for a minute, though.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We're gonna jump over to the next one.
All right. Have fun,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Good luck.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
Now,
Yeah.
Raj, now I know you got to have something to say about finally having them in your hand, signing, getting ready to send them out. Come on, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, they're in the mail. There's some in the mail already. So
Wow, nice.
They look wow. I mean, they look amazing. Jim's covers are just popping. The printer, like I said earlier, Comic Impressions, they absolute stellar covers. Everything, the insides, everything is just they just knocked it out of the park. We're really impressed with it. Stickers, the bookmarks are gorgeous. The tarot cards, everything we did is just me as a fan. If I would have backed this book, I'd have been really pleased myself. I mean, as a fan, but yeah.
So it's not going to be hard selling book 2, bro?
No.
All right.
No, not at all. We feel pretty good.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm more confident than I ever have been after getting the product and seeing it. Like I said, when you're only seeing roughs and digital until it's printed on paper, you don't grasp it. I know it's hard to explain, but it just brings it to another level. But yeah, we're feeling really good. We'll be doing a special cover for this one. I'll just pop it here. If y'all are familiar with the Steranko Hulk cover, get ready. Jim knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice. That'd be cool.
We talking about slipping off into the homage era?
Yeah, that's what it's, yeah. Oh, I got two. I got the rock and roll.
Well,
and then
yeah,
I've got
but you know what I'm
Steranko.
saying. Like, you know. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, you already know which ones I'm gonna want. It's like the rock and roll and the you already know.
The Steranko. I've already seen it. It's not inked yet. But you gotta remember, this too is a double-sized issue. It's a king size, so you know where we're going with this.
Uh-huh.
How it's gonna be trade dressed. So yeah. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think we're coming in at 50 pages, so you're gonna get your book. Your money's worth for sure.
Damn, 50 pages, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Look.
Nice.
So I'm not even gonna ask if mine is one that's in the mail or not. I'm not even gonna
Well, I don't know. Greg's doing all that. He's got them all at the shop, and
I'm just like I'm over here like I want it really bad now.
Yeah, I know a batch went out the other day. So yeah,
dude, when I seen you signing it, when I seen the picture of you signing them the other night, I was just like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, man, we've been waiting for years.
And that orange cover that I was signing in that particular one was Manny's, and it.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh. I mean, it just pops. Yeah, he did a good job on that cover. Yeah.
So what do you got?
Fantastic.
Do you got anything right there you can show us?
Who?
You.
No. You mean a book wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go grab one.
Yeah, go grab one. Let me look.
Listen, Raj, I got to dip out. Unfortunately, the wife is calling for dinner.
Jim, it's always good talking to you, brother.
All right, man. I got to dip out, unfortunately. If you guys are going to be out for a while, I'll try to catch up with you.
I don't know how long I'd be able to keep him out here.
at that.
Oh,
Pencil version. Nice. Nice.
This is
Love the
Greg's.
pencil.
This is the Frazetta. The
Yeah, I love
mystery
that one.
cover.
oh.
And this is Greg's again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the beauty.
Woo!
There it is.
Nice. Came out really good. That printer did
I
a
got
good job.
Manny's too. I'll do Manny's.
Yeah. I want to see Nanny's.
The connector.
I don't have those on me right now.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. That just pops. That just pops.
I'm getting one of those too, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
One of those too, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Russ sent me a message. He's like, man, you guys overpledged. What was that for? I was like, oh, my mom wants one.
Yeah, I don't have the connectors with me because, well, they're over at Greg's, but yeah.
All right, I got to pop out. Wife's calling me for dinner. Sorry, guys.
All right, Jim.
Also
good
got a
seeing
big
you
old
again.
nor'easter outside. I need any more shoveling to do. All right, guys.
All right.
Don't be a stranger. Message me sometime.
Yeah. You can message me anytime, Raj. I'm just usually busy with work or art or around the house. So just,
All right.
anytime.
I'll get with
anytime.
you this week. I'll get
Okay.
with you. All right.
Fantastic. All right, buddy.
Later.
All right, brother. I ain't going to keep you out here all night, but everybody, if you backed Mojo Risen, it's on its way, baby. Get it out to you with the beautiful Mojo and Crom prints. Dude, you did the first exclusive ever anything for Crom or for Crom, for the group. Remember that?
Those turned out pretty good. I liked them. Those are good too. They turned out really. All the prints are beautiful too. I forgot to mention the prints, but like I said, everything. If I was a fan and not working on this project, I would be thrilled when I got it. It's that good, and we put a lot of stuff in there for everybody, and it's just all around just a great bunch of goodies in there for everybody.
Well, I know I'm looking forward to the beads and the geez, there's everything. I'm looking forward to the Pops bookmark. Come on, man. But I was gonna say I want to come out and I want to do an unboxing. Like I always do when I want to do an unboxing. But when I do it, I want you to come out with me.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know what day I'll get it. I'm just gonna.
It would have to be on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because that's the days I'm off. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll wait until the evening to do it or whatever. I just need to. I don't know.
I'll get off to 10 though, so I mean, we can work it out. Yeah, we'll work it out.
But as soon as I get it, I'll let you know. I mean, we can always just do a recording and just pop it up whenever,
I'd rather see your face live. That good,
man. Yeah, I definitely want you to be out there. Manny too, if we can get him out. Everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, man. We all did put a lot of work in trying to get people to see it, and you guys put work into making it freaking awesome, and I can't wait to get it in my hands, man. Like Sharky said right there, she knows she gets it. Oh, she gets it. That's how it is. So hey, brother, hit me up anytime.
All right.
I don't want to cut in too much of your evening, and I didn't have anybody else scheduled, so I ain't tripping. I've been out here too much this all day Saturday, half of yesterday, half of today. I'm getting some hours in, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Did you see earlier? I actually had the tables turned on me today. I was on Lucifer's show, and he interviewed me.
Really?
Yeah. That was pretty awesome. I got to talk about Mojo and how it all began and everything. It was, somebody was asking me all the questions. It was tables were turned.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, definitely doing the CromCon thing toward the end of the month, and then we'll be doing it the last week of the month from then on out. Just not sure about this month, which which date we're going to be doing it yet. But
well, I should be crowdfunding this next one in late March.
that'll line up perfectly. Last
Yeah.
week in March will be CromCon 12.
I'm thinking it'll be the latter part of March. So,
Dude, can you believe that? CromCon 12?
wow.
We made it through a whole year doing this shit, man.
Yeah, this one took too long, but I mean, I'm glad it's done, and we can we won't have the setbacks no more. We'll just roll them out.
No, but I mean, the setbacks work to your advantage, though.
Yeah, but I mean, yes and no. I mean, yes, it did for the book, but
The quality of the book,
but wanting to get it out, I mean, it lingered, you know. So.
Oh, I know, but it's like, I mean, I was most disappointed. You know, I was like telling you guys, fuck that launch.
Yeah.
And here I am telling you, you guys made the right call because you're putting out a better product, more pages. Yeah, I waited longer, but man, I didn't have to wait forever, and it's going to be here next week.
And like I said, when you open that book up and see Artex's colors, man.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It was like the quality of the book, the production, and the adding of the pages, all the extra stuff you got to do because of the delay.
And there's a cool 3-page backstory that's really cool. That's going to be on each book, and it's what we call the Zodiac Wars. And that's all I'll tell everybody. I'll let you read it, but it's pretty cool.
So there's even more we didn't know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at that, y'all. Do you see that? There's even more you didn't freaking know about.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look, I didn't even know about.
No.
Come on. That's how we do that. Cactus TV, dude, I'm sorry you're pulling in here at the end of the show, but thanks for tuning in. Go check out Luke Stone's Hybrids, The Killing Fields. Raj here has a short story in it, a short part in it, and it's awesome. And it's like this close to funded right now. Like if it hasn't funded, it's this close.
Black cover.
Go check. Oh yes, but yeah. Hold up. I'll even drop the thing up here so you can see it. Hold up.
Get that black cover while y'all can.
That black cover is limited to 100, and that black cover is amazing. It looks just like them black metal covers that Polito's been putting out. It looks sweet in the frame. Definitely. So that's what we were pushing tonight. We're talking about Mojo that's in the end parts of fulfillment and being shipped. And yeah, that dude, you guys don't even know what that means to me because that really is where all this began, man. You know, Raj turning me into a comic book character. Now I'm gonna actually get to see it in this book. Yeah. So have you released any of the art from the interior of
yeah, cover A. I've released.
I'm referring to the certain character. Have you shown anybody the Big A yet?
No.
All right.
No.
I want to be there when he gets debuted.
Well, Manny's just now finishing up. He just finished up the pages, so they're going to be colored. So I mean, the book's done. Again, here we go. Right. Book is done. So when y'all pledge, it's done. So.
And we're not going to get caught in the middle this time and slow down for 4 months.
No. Book is done.
Colorist is there. Everybody's there. It's happening.
Yeah, it's being colored right now. And
Keith Braun lettering
yes,
it.
Keith will be lettering once it's colored, and it'll be ready to go. Our goal is 200 backers this time, so hopefully we can hit 200.
Well, I'm thinking you think back to what was it, August when you launched?
Yeah,
we had 1,500, 1,600 people.
Yeah.
We got 2,100 people. Now we have, the YouTube has grown. I mean, we're 230 people or something on the YouTube. It's starting to grow. The Twitter's over 250. It's starting to grow. My reach is growing. Hooking up with NSC Live TV and having channels there. We're going to do better. We're just going to keep doing better, I mean,
Yeah, that's just a personal goal for me. 200. I mean, we had 135, so it's a doable goal.
I guarantee it, because we're going to be able to show off what this one looks like, what this awesome backer kit looked like when it arrived. We're going to be able to show that off. Yo, everybody, this is why you back Mojo. Quality, great stuff. I can't wait to eat it.
Like I said,
I haven't read it yet.
Like I said, me being a fan, I think I give that back to them. I mean, as what I'm going about it as what I would want to receive, right. And I think that helps out a lot because, I'm adding all kinds of goodies and everything. So I'm just putting back what I would want out of a pro campaign is all I'm doing.
So who do we want to go after for Easter eggs for book 2?
Well, book 2's done.
That don't mean we can't put a poster on a wall somewhere. Who do we want?
I was thinking about doing something like that. I don't know yet.
I ain't afraid to go after a frog.
EVS would be cool.
I ain't afraid to go after a frog. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ev, if you're watching, Ethan, if you're watching,
we could make it happen.
We'd love to put a poster up in Pop's bar, baby. Yes, I don't know if Pop's bar is still standing or not, but just in case. What do you think of that? Like I said, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'll go ask him straight up. Just because.
Yeah.
But there's a few other people. There's other people we can hit up too. It'd be neat.
I'd probably do someone more that's helped me. Who knows? Maybe Michael Oden. People like that.
Oh, anybody you want. I'm sure we can get anybody you want. Well, I'm sure we can get them. I just like to do something just like we did in the first one. Yeah. Some kind of a standout Easter egg in each book.
I mean, Michael Oden comes to mind. Jesse Bear.
Michael Oden's challenge coin looked really nice. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, the military challenge. Oh, yeah. Let's get his coin. Let's put his coin in book 2.
I might. Send me a picture of it.
Well, I mean, she just showed it off in the stream the other night. I don't have a picture of it, but I'll hit him up. I'll tell him, give us a real good high definition pic of it.
And that might work.
Yeah. I do stuff like that. It's about networking, people.
Or, I was thinking about putting a poster maybe of our friend, or we won't say the name, but WSQ's book.
The Furious one?
WSQ, yes. Yeah.
The Furious one.
Yeah. That just like a movie looking poster, maybe. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Because I mean, he's helped us tremendously.
Anybody you want, man, we'll talk him into it.
All right, man, I got to run.
All right, brother. Everybody, Raj Mahan, Mojo Risen. Book 2's coming, and we'll be doing the unboxing of book 1 here real soon. Make sure you check it out. Thanks. Peace out, bro. All right, and that's how it is here in the madness. I want to say thanks to NSC Live TV and everybody who tunes in, everybody who looks at these books, shares it out. At least if you look at it and you can't back it right now, hit that share button. Show everybody. It's The Killing Fields on Indiegogo. Hybrids, The Killing Fields by Luke Stone. Raj did a little 2-page little something in there too with Jim O'Reilly art. Check all this stuff out, man. Help everybody out. And Ethan, you want to put a frog poster on a wall in Pop's bar, you got to talk to me, bro. Peace out, everyone. Have a great night.